Welcome to EQAI Morning Briefing for July 30th, where we break down the latest news impacting your world, from the markets to the economy. Let's dive right in. We begin today with Merck, whose stock is feeling the heat despite reporting second quarter earnings that beat expectations, thanks in part to the strong sales of its cancer treatment, Keytruda. However, the company's mixed full-year outlook has investors worried, causing the stock to drop in early trading. In other market news, Archer Daniels Midland, or ADM, also saw its stock decline after reporting earnings and revenue that fell short of estimates. The company attributed this to challenging market conditions, particularly the effects of large South American crops and shifting farmer selling habits. On a brighter note, they remain optimistic about future margin opportunities. Now, shifting gears to Pfizer, which had a good day as its stock popped following an earnings beat. The pharmaceutical giant also raised its full-year guidance and shared updates on its cost-cutting program, providing a glimmer of hope for investors. Meanwhile, oil prices are holding steady but remain soft amid ongoing concerns about China's demand outlook. As the world's largest crude importer, any uncertainty regarding China can ripple through the oil markets. In the financial sector, SoFi announced upbeat earnings driven by growth in student lending and home loans, indicating strong consumer demand in these areas. This comes at a time when many are questioning the future of student debt relief. Congress is now facing questions about the potential impact of striking down the EPA's clean car standards. Advocates argue that it could lead to increased costs for consumers and detrimental effects on public health. In a different vein, there's growing concern about the long-term performance of 401k balances. While they may look strong this year, experts warn that a national mandate for continuous coverage is necessary to ensure meaningful retirement savings. And speaking of the economy, a recent analysis suggests that the U.S. stock market could continue to thrive even if inflation doesn't fall to the Federal Reserve's target of 2%. This has traders on edge, especially with the jobs report expected this Friday, which could give further insight into the unemployment rate and market direction. In tech news, PayPal surprised investors with significant growth in transaction margin dollars for the June quarter, a crucial metric for gauging profitability. Meanwhile, as we look ahead at the earnings reports from major tech firms this week, analysts are particularly focused on the implications of AI spending and whether it translates to real earnings. On the healthcare front, exciting developments are emerging in Alzheimer's research, with studies showing that certain GLP-1 drugs, initially used for weight loss, may also help slow cognitive decline. And in the world of travel, JetBlue Airways is enjoying a stock boost after posting a surprise profit, lifting spirits in the airline industry, which has faced significant challenges in recent years. In the sports world, the recent success of Deadpool and Wolverine at the box office has also provided a lift for AMC and IMAX shares, reflecting a strong return to theaters. Switching to corporate news, Meta's stock has stalled lately, raising questions about whether upcoming earnings can reignite its rally after a significant increase earlier this year. As we close today's briefing, keep an eye on the shifting dynamics in the stock market, particularly with tech giants preparing to unveil their earnings. Will the expected AI investments prove fruitful, or will we see a pullback? That wraps up today's EQAI Morning Briefing. Stay tuned for more updates, and remember to keep an eye on the market trends that could impact your investments and everyday life.